What up? What up? Yo, somebody asked me the other day if I ever go live on YouTube. I said, you know what? That's a good idea. Haven't done that in a while, so here I am. Over here making some chicken fajitas for the family tonight. So y'all can join me. I made this the other day for the first time, and everybody loved it. So I said I'm gonna run it back. You know what I mean? I'm the type of guy, if something is working, I'm gonna run the play back every time. And I know they was good because um even the babies ate them. So what's up, Nigeria? Yeah, it was you who actually asked me if I think it was you who asked me if I ever go live on YouTube. Here we are. Don't ask for Nicole. She's upstairs taking a nap. For those of you who don't know, Nicole is 36 weeks. Actually, on Friday, we're going to be 37 weeks pregnant. So, she's upstairs relaxing. We was out and about running around this morning after dropping the babies off, and she was having some contractions. So she came home and wanted to lay down and take a nap. So, yeah, man. Of course, I can say hi back. What's up, Effie? What's going on in Nigeria? I always hear such good things about Nigeria, man. Everyone says that's a good place to do business. They telling me right or they telling me wrong? What's going on? They telling me right? Oh yeah, you see, we've been back on the long form content. Let me tell you something about YouTube, and I don't want to say YouTube is hard because we do hard things, but I would say YouTube is a little more challenging than short form content. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie, Instagram is like our number one platform. That's where we spend most of the time. That's where we're most profitable. That's where we have the biggest community. And we have made the decision that we're transitioning to YouTube. We put a lot of more energy into YouTube, but it is a little more challenging because the long form content, having to take the time to edit it and do all of that, makes it a little more difficult. And people say, yeah, you can hire an editor and have somebody editing the content and all that. I think that's great, and that's definitely a good option, but it's kind of hard to entrust, you know what I mean, your family's image to someone else. You know what I mean? Unless you fully trust them. And I haven't met anyone who I would entrust to edit long form content for us. Yeah. But hopefully we'll find somebody who can edit for us. But in the meantime, I'm gonna do the best I can to make sure I keep the long form content coming because I really do enjoy it. You know what I mean? Instagram is cool, but a little short reel is hard to convey. A really long message and really give the people what they're looking for. So I'm definitely excited about being here on YouTube. Yeah, polo sport. I'm a polo kid. Grew up wearing polo. I know y'all seen all that controversy that's going on right now with that new polo collection. What's up, Jamaica? Oh no, Texas. I'm here originally from Jamaica. What part of Jamaica you from? I got peoples from Yard. Everyone think I'm a Yard man. 'Cause I like to say I grew up in the West Indies of Brooklyn. Heck, Kingston, okay? I got peoples in Kingston, um, Tivoli Garden. I always be about to say Spanish Town, but that's Trinidad. Um, Firehouse, you probably call it Waterhouse. Yeah, I'm well versed in your homeland. Yeah, Jamaica's nice. We haven't even been to Jamaica yet. I haven't taken Nicole and the kids there yet. So once Nicole have this baby and she's traveling again, that's on the top of our list. When was the last time you've been back home? When was the last time you've been to Jamaica? And when is the best time for me to take the family to visit? We can definitely do a Q&A. I can answer your questions the best I can. I like for Nicole to be here when we do Q&As, but give me what you got. All right, you provide luxury service, nanny services. All right, send us a DM. That's another thing we've been struggling with, to find a good nanny. We had a nanny that was with us from when Josiah and Mariah was like 6 months. Um, but things changed in her life. She ended up having a baby, and whatever. So we had to go separate ways. She hasn't been with us for like the past, I want to say 2 or 3 months. And we've been interviewing people, gave a few people a shot at the opportunity, and it didn't work out. So we're definitely open to interviewing for a nanny, but I could let you know right now, Nicole is very particular about who watches the kids. And yeah, man, you're gonna have to stand on what you say. You say you offer a premium luxury nanny service. I'm definitely open to see. Send us a DM, or probably even better, yeah, DM will probably get lost. Send an email. Our email is in our Instagram bio, or it's easy to find. So for those of you just joining, I'm making some chicken fajitas for the family tonight. Josiah was actually helping me. Josiah and Mariah just started a YouTube channel. Y'all gotta go subscribe to their YouTube channel. Is at Love the Tillery Twins. So I was helping him shoot a vlog for his video, for his channel, and he left me midway through the video to go play the video game with Mariah, but that's okay. But go and subscribe to their channel. They're gonna be so excited to see some new subscribers. They literally have one subscriber, and that's just us. Me and Nicole subscribe to their channel. Oh, there's a Spanish town in Jamaica. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes I'll be confusing Jamaica with Trinidad. No, Trinidad has Port of Spain. Port of Spain is in Trinidad. Yeah, there's a Spanish town in Jamaica. You're right. Um, but yeah, what questions y'all have? You was in Josiah. Effie, I know you, Effie. I used to come to Josiah and Mariah's class all the time. Me and Nicole were very active in Josiah and Mariah's class. Hold on, I'm gonna call them for you. Josiah and Mariah, come here. They was upstairs playing the game. Yeah, yeah, come here. Your friend Effie joined. I'm on YouTube Live. You, F-A? I don't know. F-A, Effie. It's all the same. Yeah, say hi. There's
Yo,
Josiah.
She's on YouTube Live?
Yeah, I was on live. She joined. See, she's right there. She said I was in Josiah Mariah's class. Tell them I said hi.
No way.
Yeah. She haven't seen you guys all summer. They're not coming back to that school. Josiah and Mariah going to a new school this year, so you won't be seeing much of them. But go subscribe today. Tell her to go subscribe to your YouTube channel. It's at Love the Tillery Twins.
No,
And
love
yeah,
the Tillerys Twins.
at Love the Tillery Twins.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. And they gonna have their own content over there. They doing their thing. And yeah, go subscribe to their channel. All right, go finish playing the game. I'm gonna call you Josiah when I'm done with this. And we're gonna make that juice. Let me show them the recipe we got. Where's that recipe card? We was in a supermarket. They found this recipe to make this cantaloupe kiwi juice. So we're gonna make that after I finish cooking this chicken. Go ahead, guys. Y'all taking over my life. Get out of here. Friend. Friend. He's so funny. Okay. Summer's better to go? Alright. I think that's a great idea. What's up, Jesse? Alright, who said they wanted to do a Q&A? What y'all got? What y'all got for me? Y'all gonna put me on the spot? One thing, y'all, if y'all don't know one thing about me, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you the answer whether you like it or not. I don't know why this handle just got so hot, almost burnt my hand. I'm gonna give you the answer whether you like it or not. One thing I don't want to do is overcook this chicken and then it's dry. And for those of you who don't know, I'm the chef around here. Nicole does cook some things, but for the most part, I'm the chef around here. And I think I do a pretty amazing job, if I do say so myself. All right, that's done. Let me get a plate for that. I'm gonna put that in this bowl. Hold on, I'm on Nicole's phone because mine's just charging. Yeah, I'm making fajitas again. Yeah, I made it the other day. It was so good. Josiah and Mariah asked me to make it again. That's crazy. You know when you make something the first time and it's so good they want. I bet you this time they think it's not even that great. But we're gonna see. All right, I'm gonna use the same pan and make saute the vegetables. Got good avocado oil. No refined oils around here. If you know, you know. That's why I don't like eating. That's the number one reason why I don't like eating out. Restaurants be using some garbage oil. And trust me, guys, I'm not trying to act like I'm a chef. Like I really just do the basics. You know what I mean? I was telling Josiah that as a man, sometimes you just gotta figure it out. That's me. I just figure it out as I go along. And Nicole don't like onions, a lot of onions. So I cut them up real small and I only put a little bit. I'll put more peppers than onions. Last time I was outside cooking on a Blackstone, everything started cooking so fast, almost burnt it. Okay. Yeah, the twins got their own channel. Thank you. We appreciate you. We love our new followers. Let me ask you, where did you find us at as a new subscriber? Did you find us on YouTube, Instagram, and you say you love our content, but what would you like to see more of? I want to see if you say what most people say they want to see more of. Yes, healthy black love, man. That's what it's all about, man. See, this is the thing. For anyone aspiring to, have a family one day and be married and, doing things the way, I feel they should be done. I think the number one thing is you have to find someone who shares your values. The thing about me and Nicole, before we got together, we both had the same vision for what we wanted for our life and for our family. You know what I mean? I think the biggest mistake that some people make is they marry someone and they really don't have the same vision for the future. And that always is going to cause conflict. Always. So that's the number one advice I'll give. You have to um you have to marry someone and commit to someone who share your values. You can't meet someone who don't share your values and think that you're gonna change them or they're even gonna change on their own. That's not fair. You know what I mean? Like I said, when I met Nicole, when we first got together, we talked a lot. You know what I mean? We talked a lot about what we wanted and how we imagined our life to be. Did we have all the answers? We didn't know how we was gonna do it, but we knew what we wanted. And our vision was very, very closely aligned. So that when we got together, we was able to immediately begin working towards the same vision. And wasn't a lot of conflict along the way. So in a short amount of time, we were able to step by step get things into, position to live the kind of life that we wanted to live. How did we get started? Creating content. Yeah, we honestly just started. We started sharing content like during the pandemic. So however how many years that was, I think maybe like 3 years now. We've been creating content. Um, yeah, we didn't wake up one day and say, "Oh, we wanna be content creators or we want to be quote unquote influencers." We just started sharing content during the pandemic. And I remember it was like right around the time when all that George Floyd stuff was going on. And yeah, we started sharing it. And most people don't know, especially if you're new here, when we first started creating content, I had my own page, which was like strictly fatherhood. And Nicole had her own page, which she does now. She started a page outside of our family page called at All This From Love. If you search Nicole Tillery, it'll come up. She hasn't been posting a lot of content over there since she's been, and rightfully so. You know what I mean? She's deep into this pregnancy, and one thing about my girl, and one thing I'll give her space to do is to focus on whatever's important to her at the time. And her number one priority right now is delivering this healthy, beautiful baby, um, getting Josiah and Mariah into their new school and situated. And, you know, content that you get from Nicole right now is going to be, just raw organic content that she creates with me. But yeah, when we first started, we had our separate pages, and then Nicole's page actually ended up getting hacked and deleted, and it happened twice. And we was having conversations about creating a family page, and once that happened, we was like, man, this is God's way of telling us we need to just, you know what I mean, start creating the family content and being an example in that space. And that's what we did. And thankfully, things took off pretty quickly. Yeah. Ev is at school, so Ev and Malia, they go to, like I said, our nanny left a few months ago, so they in a private daycare. And they, especially Ev absolutely loves it. So during the day, they be out, you know, doing STEM and dance and all this other good stuff. Hold up. Yeah. So Ev is not here, but that's why I'm trying to get this done before I go pick her up. Go pick them up. Look at that mess. So I doubled the portion from the last time. I probably should have used my bigger pan. Let me put a little lemon juice in here. Organic lemon juice. Let me put a cap. Yeah. Everyone loved Ev, man. I think out of all of the kids, I feel like Ev gets so much attention because she has so many Instagram aunties. Because I'm not sure if y'all know, if you're new here, you know what I mean? I don't know who's here, but um, Nicole's water broke, I want to say at 27 weeks when she was pregnant with F. Her water broke at 27 weeks, so she had to go into the hospital on bed rest. And she was pregnant, of course, in the hospital on bed rest for 4 weeks with Ev. And then Ev was born at 31 weeks and had to go to the NICU for like 6 weeks. And we kind of took everyone on that journey with us. Not like oversharing, but our Instagram community definitely knew what was going on and rallied with us and was praying and, really riding with us through that season. So there's a lot of people in our IG community that like have a special connection with Ev because they've seen what she went through and how she came through that and just this amazing, beautiful 2-year-old that like any room she walks into demands attention. So, I always think that's like so amazing the way the aunties ride for Ev. Actually, I hear some messages coming from their school. Let me see what they talking about. Oh, they send us updates throughout the day. They just telling me that Ev and Malia just had a snack. So I think that's pretty cool that they keep us updated. Of course, I forgot to shred the cheese for the quesadillas. I should actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna pit them together right now. I'm gonna pit them together when they're ready to eat them. But I have the chicken and everything ready, so I'm gonna come back and make sure I turn this stove off. All right. So yeah, what's good, man? Eva is super cute. Her light shines. Yeah, man. Eva's something special, man. Like, I feel all my kids are. Ev is just different. I think again, Ev also has a special place in our heart because we all, you know, was like stressed out when Ev was in NICU. Like that was like a crazy time for us. I remember Mariah used to be crying every night looking at Ev on the monitor, So, all right. Let me see if I missed any questions. Yeah, I like this, man. I like going live. I haven't done it in a while. Life be moving so fast, but I definitely don't mind pulling up, hanging out with y'all. Y'all know we here in Atlanta, man. This heat is like something else. Drop in the comments where y'all at. I know somebody said they in Texas. We always be looking at them Texas houses, thinking about moving down there. But I hear that Texas heat is even worse than this. Ev is definitely the most outgoing. Crazy. 100%. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Okay. Chicago, 92 degrees. Whew, that's hot too. Oklahoma. Two of our good friends is about to move to um Tulsa, Oklahoma. No, not Tulsa. You're in Tulsa. Where they moving to? I think they moving to Tulsa too. So they own a house in PA that they thinking about selling. And I don't know if you know, Nicole is originally from Pennsylvania. They move into, I don't know which part of Oklahoma, but I know they move in Oklahoma, and they want to sell us the house that they have there in PA because we want to get some rental properties there. Let me turn this fan on, man. It is super hot out here. Okay. Well, yeah, I always hear good things about Oklahoma. I don't know if I could ever live there, but were you born and raised there or moved there? Hold on, cause I gotta check this message. I hope it doesn't disconnect. All right, I'm back. 88. Wow. Chicago. Like DJ in Jamaica. Somebody always saying I look like somebody. I think we all have a twin somewhere in the world. Pika's good, man. Pika is in school. Um, Pika's always smiling for sure. Like she is one happy baby, and actually all our kids are, man. I think that's one of the best compliments that we get. That all of our kids seem so happy because they are, and the reason they are is because me and Nicole really prioritize creating a peaceful environment. I think that's so important, man. Like kids should grow up in a peaceful environment. It shouldn't be high stress. Come here, baby. Nicole's here. She gonna be so mad when I throw her on this live. Um, yeah, our number one priority is always to create a peaceful environment. Come here, baby. Come here. Stop. Come here, babe. Here she comes.
First of all, I just woke up. You want me to get in the video and you want my phone?
Yeah, come here.
Oh Lord, who is that? I just woke up.
It's okay. Come here. You on, you on YouTube Live.
Oh my God.
I was making a chicken fajitas and I said, you know what? Let me jump on live. Somebody was asking me the other day if we ever go live. I said, you know what? Let me pull up, man. And I could have went live on TikTok,
I
Instagram.
just woke up. I'm actually. Can you take me to get a
What?
acai bowl? Come on.
See, let me tell you something about pregnant ladies, especially my wife. I don't know about nobody else, but this is what Nicole does. She goes to sleep, she takes a nap, and I love to see her sleeping, you know? And then she wakes up with a craving. And there's always something different. So right now, she woke up, she has a craving. She wanted to go get a fruit bowl, what is it? Acai bowl. Do we have time before it's time to go get the girls? Okay. Well, I gotta go, guys. I appreciate
I
y'all.
love you guys. Thanks for freeing him.
I appreciate y'all for joining me, and I'm gonna do this more often. I promise. It may not always be here. It may be on Instagram or TikTok. So make sure y'all following us on all the channels, and go show Josiah and Mariah some love. They on YouTube at Love the Tillery Twins. So they're gonna be so happy to see some new subscribers. And yeah, man, love y'all, appreciate y'all, and catch y'all next time.